Hello and welcome to Mountain Patriot Homestead. Today is definitely a coffee and baggy sweater kind of day. We are in the kitchen and I'm going to put something on my head, get my apron on, and let's get cooking. Now today's recipe is going to be for a peanut butter bread that was originally introduced in the 1930s by Five Roses Cookbook. The recipe I'm going to be using today has been adapted a little bit. I want to give the credit to Heather Baird. She is the one that made a few additions. She increased the amount of peanut butter, and she also put in an addition of honey that I think are both excellent additions because I love peanut butter and I love honey. So Miss Baird, thank you very much for giving us that recipe, and we are going to be cooking that in the kitchen today. I've got the oven preheating to 325. Now let's get our ingredients together. The recipe starts with 2 cups of all-purpose flour that I've just got here in the large mixing bowl, and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of just white sugar. I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Just whisk that together just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. You could sift it if you wanted to. Now here's where the recipe deviates from the original one. The original one called for 1/2 cup of peanut butter. This one calls for 1.5 cups. So quite a bit more peanut butter in this one than in the original. But that is going to give it an amazing peanut butter flavor. So I am adding in 1/4 cup of honey. This was another addition that was not in the original recipe. And you can just start mixing that together. Now if you want to, you can use a hand mixer to speed this up. But you know, doing it like this does not take a lot of effort either. Alright, I have just mixed this until it is combined. I don't need to whip it up or anything. I just want it combined. And then to it, I'm going to add 1 1/3 cup of whole milk. Now, if you want to use 2%, you can do that as well. But I had whole milk, so that's what I'm using. And then I'm going to just mix this all up together until I have a batter. I have got a sprayed loaf pan here, and I am going to put my batter right into there. Alright, I have that batter in the pan. I'm just gonna smooth it out the best I can, trying to just even it out a little bit so it doesn't rise too wonky. And I am going to put it in that 325-degree oven for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to check prior to that to make sure it's not getting too brown. If it starts looking a little too brown on top, I will use some tin foil, aluminum foil, and just tint the top of it to keep it from burning because I don't want the top of it getting too brown. So I'm going to get this in the oven, and then all we've got to do is wait for it to get done. I just took this out of the oven. It only had to bake 57 minutes. I checked it and it was perfect. I went on ahead and took it out, and I'm going to let it cool for about 5 minutes. Then I will turn it out onto a tray and we will try a piece. Now it is still pretty warm, but I want to try a piece with some butter. And so I want it warm. Whew, mercy, that is, yeah, it's warm. Oh, look at that steam coming off of there. What a beauty. Let me grab a plate. So if you love peanut butter as much as I do, just the smell alone of this is enough to just, what? See how it's so moist I can't even keep it together. Now some people will interpret it as, that's dry, that's why it's crumbling. No, no, it is extremely moist. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, I've got to try this. Okay, I have my piece of buttered peanut butter bread. Well, that's a mouthful. And this is the, I don't know what y'all call it, I call it the heel. This is the end piece, which I love because it's got all the crunchy goodness of it, but it is still so moist. All that peanut butter in there, and the little extra sweetness from the honey. Miss Heather, I think your addition of an extra cup of peanut butter and that honey in there was perfect. If y'all are interested in looking at her page, I will have a link to it down in the description below. And I will also have a list of the ingredients down in the description below. And I just wanted to let y'all know we're going into the holiday season. As you can see, I'm already getting out all my holiday stuff. I know we hadn't had turkey yet, but I've never had my turkey complain if I eat it beside a Christmas tree. So we're all good there. And I'm going to be getting into more of recipes that are for the holidays. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any favorites that you like for this time of year. What, is it a dessert? Is it a side dish? Is it a main dish? Just let me know down in the comments below what you think, what you would like to see recipes of. Maybe I can get to them. I don't know that I can get to them all, but I'll try what I can. And I'm going to grab some milk and I'm going to enjoy my peanut butter bread. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all. Mountain Patriot Homestead, signing out.